good morning. This presentation is brought to you by Resonate International with a mission to leverage knowledge worldwide. The topic being covered is when perseverance becomes prayer. Ladies and gentlemen, there comes a point in every soul's journey when moving forward becomes far more than a matter of strength. Circumstances may change, plans may shift, results may take their own time, yet something within quietly chooses to continue. That quiet continuation is perseverance. It carries a deeper power when the direction remains anchored in duty, the intention remains pure, the heart remains trusting, and the mind remains calm. At that point, perseverance begins to acquire the character of prayer, because every sincere step forward becomes an expression of faith in the intelligence guiding the journey. Perseverance is often understood as continuing towards a goal despite difficulties or failures. Yet endurance and perseverance carry different energies. Endurance bears the weight of a circumstance. Perseverance preserves the direction through the circumstance. Endurance can keep a person standing. Perseverance keeps the inner compass oriented. Its deeper meaning, therefore, lies in continuing with patience, clarity, and inner control while circumstances keep changing. Such perseverance forges character. It develops wisdom through experience, compassion through understanding, and courage through repeated movement in the right direction. The outer journey may change its terrain. The inner commitment to what is right remains steady. That steadiness becomes far more powerful when it is aligned with something larger than an immediate outcome. Awareness brings coherence. Coherence opens alignment. Alignment deepens attunement. Attunement flowers into communion. Gradually, the personal compass begins resonating with the cosmic compass, with duty, responsibility, righteousness, and dharma. Trust, faith, surrender and devotion then become living qualities rather than distant ideas. Patience becomes a form of inner purity, keeping thought clear, intention meaningful, and action constructive. Perseverance acquires a different quality here. It becomes movement guided by alignment rather than driven merely by ambition. This is where prayer enters with a deeper meaning. Prayer can become the inner space where communication with the divine is renewed, emotional turbulence is steadied, intention is purified, and energy is gathered for the next right action. It becomes a quiet recharging of the inner energy grid, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and aspirational, allowing the whole system to regain coherence. Prayer then lives alongside action. The body remains prepared, the mind remains clear, the heart remains trusting, the spirit remains connected, and aspiration remains alive. Every sunrise brings another field of possibility. Every day brings another opportunity to do what is possible, what is meaningful, and what is right. Creation offers an equally beautiful lesson. A seed carries within itself the intelligence of what it can become, yet its journey towards that possibility unfolds through changing conditions, first gathering strength in stillness, then breaking through the soil, responding to light, and gradually finding its own form. A river offers another dimension. Its destination remains ahead while its course continually responds to the terrain before it. Rock may redirect it, distance may alter its pace, yet the movement continues. Together they reveal a deeper truth about perseverance. Firmness belongs to purpose, flexibility belongs to the path. True perseverance, therefore, is neither passive endurance nor rigid insistence. It is the capacity to remain faithful to what is right while allowing wisdom to shape the next movement. Each step can change, the inner direction remains alive, and gradually something beautiful begins to happen. Prayer becomes less an occasional moment and more a way of moving through each day. The lips may carry prayer, the heart may carry trust and faith, while action arises from pure intention, dharma and courage. The outcome receives its rightful place, while the next meaningful step receives attention. Divine companionship becomes the quiet strength behind perseverance, the assurance that the journey carries a deeper intelligence even when its complete design remains unseen. Space, time and energy continue their intelligent orchestration, revealing possibilities along the way. The present becomes the rightful field of action, while the future remains entrusted to the unfolding of creation. What's the way forward? The practical truth is beautifully simple. Perseverance becomes powerful when effort remains aligned and the heart remains anchored. A difficult day calls for steadiness. An uncertain day calls for trust. A demanding day calls for courage. A new day calls for renewed action. Prayer can hold all four together, calming the inner field, restoring alignment, and turning the next right step into an offering. The outer movement may change, the inner direction remains aligned. The journey then becomes less about forcing an outcome and more about faithfully participating in the unfolding of what is right. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, perseverance at its highest is more than persistence. It is faith translated into movement, patience translated into steadiness, purity translated into intention, and courage translated into action. Each sincere step becomes a quiet prayer carried into the living world. Lord Krishna offers a deeply reassuring assurance in the revered Bhagavad Gita. With the mind centered in me, by my grace all difficulties shall be crossed. The worlds carry the heart of divine companionship. Prayer centers the mind, Grace strengthens the journey, and difficult passages can be crossed while action continues in faith. The reassurance is simple and profound. The path may carry uncertainty, yet divine companionship can remain the inner certainty. Then perseverance becomes prayer. Prayer becomes companionship, and each new dawn becomes another invitation to move forward with trust in the heart, dharma in the intention, courage in the action, and divine companionship quietly guiding the journey. Good luck, best wishes, and God bless.